Yo, what's up? It's your boy Shine. I'm here with
Coach Lightwork, man. Hey, don't talk about the fit. Don't talk about the fit.
man. If
Really?
y'all don't know, y'all know we've been busy behind the scenes. Also, with not only just me with a book about to come out and the Criminal Sequence show that we literally just started productions on. So I'm so excited about that, Coach. What you been up to?
Man, dog. Just life, man. Let me say this, yo. Take care of your mental state, man. Your mental state is very, very important. Make sure you're always taking care of that, man. And don't you ever let anybody change that. But other than that, man, life is good, man. Life
And
is
and,
good.
and to piggyback off of what you said, and for people that are out here that's battling not even just mental illness, but just mental battles in general, right? Always have people in your corner that actually gives a fuck about your mental.
Facts.
That plays more than whatever the case may be. We can get deep into it, but man, talking about let's get deep into it. Let's talk about college football. Let's get into this past weekend. Um, Oregon had a close one with Wisconsin. Are you concerned with Oregon if they play Ohio State again?
I'm not concerned. I'm more so wondering how good would they be against Ohio State again. Like, it's very hard to beat a team in college football,
Mm-hmm.
but it's very hard to beat them twice. It's very, very hard to beat them twice because they have so much tape on you, especially the tape that they have, amongst themselves, like against themselves. So um I'm concerned about I'm truly concerned about Oregon versus Ohio State again. Um, Wisconsin showed some holes, but any given Saturday, any given Sunday, you can be beat. So Dan Lanning needs to go back to the drawing board, or they need to prepare, you know, differently. But they got Ohio State because I don't see Indiana beating Ohio State. I just don't. So we might well just get ready for this showdown of Ohio State versus Oregon in the Big Ten championship.
So I here go the thing. I have this is my problem with Oregon, right? You come to play when you play Ohio State, right? And you slept on Wisconsin and almost got dragged.
Mm-hmm.
Wisconsin defense is way better than what media or what the polls is saying.
Absolutely.
I think Wisconsin, with their problem, it was too many mistakes at key moments. There,
Yeah.
it was too many mistakes at key moments. Now, if they would have more ball control, more clock management, Wisconsin would have won.
Mm-hmm. I
But
agree.
but you could tell if I'm Wisconsin this offseason, I'm going to get some more weapons. I'm going to bring some more people on that defense because that defense is really young and people don't understand that they probably got like two or three people that's going to the draft. Everybody else coming back,
Right.
and
If they come back.
the two or three people. I think they got an edge rusher. I think, and if I'm not mistaken, a corner and a safety going. And I might be wrong, but I know the edge rusher going for sure.
Right. Okay. Let me I'll look that up. I'll look it up. But yeah, man, like when you play these big teams or when you play a team that's highly ranked, there's a there's a game plan that needs to be put into effect. You know what I'm saying? Especially
Yeah.
in those tight games. Like, hey man, look, we're gonna hold the ball, we're gonna run the ball here. We're gonna limit our mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And Wisconsin kind of like killed themselves. So, it
But
happens. It happens.
remember the saying that Ma Dukes used to say growing up, don't ever play with your food.
Facts.
Oregon gonna keep playing around and gonna get got. And think about it is everybody gonna get got. Do we think Oregon gonna go undefeated all the way into the Big Ten championship game? Because they don't have nobody else on their schedule.
Right. Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, there's nobody there to stop them from getting to the Big Ten. And then
But
they already clinched.
that
Yeah.
but you also got teams that got losing seasons and be like, you know what? If we got a losing season, we better get them at L2. Like,
Well, yeah.
like for example, right? Georgia, we talked about this last time. Georgia Tech is ass against teams they supposed to beat. but they Superman against teams they not supposed to be.
Man, we talked about that though, right?
That's exactly why I'm so scared about Georgia facing Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Because everybody, oh man, Georgia gonna cover the spread, are they?
I don't think Georgia's gonna cover the spread. I think the game would be closer than what I expect. Georgia been Big Brother for so long. It's like what happens when little brother gets that one punch in, that one punch, and he gets away from you. Oh man.
Georgia Tech get off with ranked teams. I swear they I don't know what it is about ranked teams, but Georgia gets off on it. Like they upset. If I'm not mistaken, they upset Miami.
Yeah, they upset Miami, and then they beat Florida State and Ireland.
So they gonna beat Georgia. They beat 3 ranked teams.
Yep.
They're not gonna get ranked because their record is shitty, but that's something to build on for next year. Like if you get recruit, hey, we beat Georgia. What you trying to do?
Right. And
you beat Miami. What you trying to do?
But you got to find somebody, man. Like
you got to find someone that understands and invest into you,
that want to be there, and they say, "Hey, look, we gonna build this." You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to and Prime said it himself. Like, man, in this era of NIL, transfer portal, why would I go out and recruit all these high schoolers when I can go get made ready players? You know what I'm saying? And have 10 high schoolers. And I think that's what's going to happen, man. Even though Georgia Tech, I believe Georgia Tech got a
they got a top 5 class coming up here.
Right. Okay. All right. Okay. But you see what I'm saying? Like the transfer portal is just a big thing now. So
it's so crazy. It's this narrative. Every time a player decommits from a school, and everybody trying now Deion's name is attached to it. Like, dog, Deion ain't about to get every last one of these players. It's just not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I want y'all to understand. Look at Bama. Look at Georgia. Look at Ole Miss. Ole Miss gonna get a lot of players coming in. Mm-hmm. Look at Tennessee gonna get a lot of players. Texas gonna make sure they rig up for Arch. The torch gonna get passed. Ohio State, their receiving core don't ever lack nothing. But you see all these schools. Florida State went from, if I'm not mistaken, they went from the second class. I think they down to like 37th now. They had like, I think, was it 15, 16 recruits decommit?
Mm-hmm.
Then USC had 3 decommits.
Yeah, because you got to look at it, man. FSU fired several of their coaches. So why am I going to the school if the coach that recruited me is gone? Why would I go there?
When they come down to recruiting, let me tell you who everybody needs to pay attention to.
Recruiting?
FAU.
I don't know if this is going to be breaking news. This is our rumor report.
No. Ray Lewis is the new head coach at FAU.
Did he accept the job or did he?
Yeah, that's why I said everybody needs to look at FAU.
Hold on. Let me look it up, man. Cause I thought it was rumored, but hold on.
Because it was all down my TikTok timeline. Ray Lewis is going to FAU, and they said he's a new head coach at FAU.
Hold on, let me see. Wait a minute. So he's an option.
You want to know the players that he will bring?
Now you got to think.
I'm intrigued on his coaching staff.
He locking Florida down.
You said what?
He locking Florida down. If he's the new head coach,
him and Deion will go back and forth.
Yeah, but even then, though,
you gotta think about it. Think about it. Warren Sapp is a Florida boy. You gotta think about it. You gotta think about now. So granted, hear me out. You got prime time. I got Warren Sapp, right?
Yeah.
If I'm Ray Lewis, you know who I'm getting? Terrell Suggs.
Yeah, that could work.
Because if you think about who's another good who was another Hall of Fame lineman that will be interested in coaching or will have to appeal like a Warren Sapp or Terrell Suggs. You can say James Harrison.
I don't think they have I don't just like Prime. I don't think he'll have a problem filling his coaching staff with former NFL players. I don't see that being a problem. Ed Reed probably gonna follow him. You probably get some of the Miami boys. Some of those connections.
Yeah, Ed Reed probably follow Ray Lewis. Yeah,
right. But Ray said, but it's said in the report that Ray may not do it, but I don't know. Would it be a hell of a pickup? Yes, because then he will go the Prime route, and he's gonna do basically he'll have Prime's blueprint. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be his blueprint. The difference is the
experience.
Is the experience and then the level of players for competition. You know what I'm saying? He'll get good players there, but it'll be just the level of competition. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe FAU is in the Conference USA, something like that. Is Conference USA or Sun Belt? So, but yeah, man, that'll be real dope, and everything. But I believe if Ray Lewis do not take that job, Ed Reed will be at Colorado next year, and then that's gonna lock down Florida.
For a lot of players that decommitted, it was a lot of defensive players too. When you look at teams that's defense heavy, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can start throwing Colorado in there because they're gonna be way better next year than they are this year as far as defense, right? Then you always got to throw a Georgia in there. You always got to throw Alabama, Ohio State. Ole Miss defense is scary, dog.
Yeah, they're very good. They're very good.
It was somebody's deep. Nebraska's defense, they're front seven.
Yeah,
I think they all coming back besides like 3 people.
No, I believe most of them gone. I believe. Let me say this: it's weird because the starters are always switching. So let me just see. But I do believe at least half of them are gone. I want to say, because I knew they were young when they played Colorado the first time. So let me see, and then we'll check it out. We'll check it out. Nebraska.
Lagging out.
Huh?
You lagging out.
I'm lagging out. Hold on.
I mean, you cool now, but you were just lagging out.
Hold on. Let me switch this thing. That should be better.
So, Bama wins, Georgia wins, Texas won. See, I have a problem with the committee, and me and the committee would never get along. I would never get a vote. I would never get along. Me and the committee would never get along because the shit they doing is stupid.
All right, well, let's talk about it.
Because if I'm not mistaken, the 4 bye weeks are for Power 5 schools, right? For the conferences, right? I mean, Power 4 conference, right? Which is the Big 10, SEC, ACC, Big 12, right?
Right.
You literally about to screw Colorado over and have them automatically at the 12th spot because you moved Boise to 4, which diminished the fuck you said in the beginning when y'all dropped the bracket. You was like, well, this is the Power 4, and this is this, and this is you literally are setting Colorado the fuck up. Now this is bringing back. So remember when they went from a 2-team national championship to the 14 playoff bracket, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that 14 playoff bracket, people don't realize that Jameis Winston, Marcus Mariota, that loaded ass Ohio State team, and Nick Saban's Bama team was the 4 teams in that first time for a playoff bracket.
Yeah.
They screwed Ohio State over and gave them that 4 seed thinking they was going to lose to Bama. They went and spanked on Bama. Then they went and spanked. Then they went and spanked on Oregon.
Oregon, right?
Now, what do you do if you screw Colorado over? But then, for sake of argument, I know it's not going to happen, but anything can happen to Colorado. That's say for sake of argument, they go and beat Ohio State, upset, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say they move the fuck on. When they they play Boise, they got more weapons. They better than Boise. They beat Boise. Now they on to the semifinal round, which 9-10 is probably gonna be Oregon, right?
Right.
Now I'm gonna stop it right there because we don't know what's gonna happen. What do you do now? Because now you screwing up what your actual intentions was. You said the Power Four. When the fuck did Boise Conference become a Power Four school conference?
I'm gonna tell you when they didn't. But what first round games would you rather see? Would you rather see Ohio State beat up on Boise, or would you rather see something that can sell tickets? Ohio State, Colorado.
Well, it won't be Ohio State and Colorado. It'll
Right,
be Ohio State and Oregon.
right. We know that, but at the same time, this is what they are doing. They are shuffling the deck. They're changing the rules because they're looking for certain matchups. That's why the second go around of the playoff, they had I believe it was Penn State versus Indiana. Not Penn State.
It was
Penn State versus Ole Miss.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm just saying.
Depends on
man.
where they're playing. Depends on where they're playing. Penn State might put pause to Ole Miss. Depends on where they're playing.
But think about the ticket sales. Think about those Ole Miss people coming from. Think about Ole Miss coming from Mississippi to Happy Valley. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's gonna be another whiteout game. It's gonna be a whiteout.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But it's all about matchups and selling tickets. Who would you rather see?
But hold on.
That's what it is.
Hold on, but we said that shit on here though. If I recall correctly, we said that shit. I said I would not do the Power Four. I would get the 4 best teams a bye and let everything happen naturally. Because then you was like, well, the Power Four gotta go here, and I said, but if you're trying to sell tickets, it's about money. And somehow, some way, we're gonna get Miami and Colorado. It's gonna happen because for this whole season they kept talking about who's better, Cam Ward, Shador. Now you might go Boise and Colorado because now the 2 Heisman candidates, right? Or you go Cam Ward, Shador. They keep going back and forth with it. So I don't see a world where Oregon get Colorado or Ohio State get Colorado. It's either gonna be Miami or it's gonna be Boise. They might get them in the next round, but I don't see in the first round matchup. I don't see how this is gonna happen. You talking about selling tickets? Who's gonna sell better tickets than Miami and Colorado? So when it come down to it, y'all, we trying to figure out when it come down to matchup, when it come down to everything that's going on, who's going to sell more tickets? And I brought it up not too long ago. Why we keep ranking all these Power 5s or these Power 4 schools if you gonna sit here and neglect the rules anyway? Y'all the one who came out with instructions. Oh, the Power 4 are gonna go here. It's the Big 10, the SEC, the ACC, and the Big 12. Now you move the Big 12 to you're gonna move the Big 12 to 12, and you're gonna put Boise in at 4. That defeat the purpose of y'all giving us instructions anyway. It just don't make no sense. Like the common sense, the naturality don't make no sense to me. Like when we see here, like if you're gonna have a rule, go with that rule or instructions. Like I get it, and granted, I called it because I was like, but they want money. Who's more box office than Colorado at the moment? Who's more talked about than Colorado at the moment? Right? Colorado gonna be they're gonna be just fine. Like Colorado gonna be fine. I think Colorado Miami is the To me, it's the T as far as what you want to see. Boise and Colorado, I think will be good in a sense because you got two Heisman candidates and Ashton Genty, and then you also got Travis Hunter. But Colorado's too high power, dog. Boise, they either Ashton Genty or nothing. He get hurt, Boise is done. They done. Do I think he'll get hurt? Fuck no. But they done. Y'all setting up that y'all literally setting all this stuff up for small schools to lose or upcoming schools to lose. I think Colorado gonna shock a lot of people if they make it to the playoff bracket. I think Boise probably got one upset in them. I depends on who Miami play. Miami might get guy. Depends on who they play. Notre Dame ain't that good, so it's like what are we doing here? And then the 12-team playoff bracket is basically becoming the SEC tournament. That's basically what it is. The 12-team playoff bracket is literally turned into the SEC versus Big Ten tournament.
All right, bro. Bro, the fucking it was like crazy wind and then the damn power flickered. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I kept them entertained.
All right, cool. Bet. But
what I was saying was my problem is this 12-team playoff bracket is really turning into the SEC versus the Big Ten.
Yeah.
With some other schools in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
We was on here. We was talking about who's gonna get the shitty end of the stick by the time this playoff come, right?
Right.
Indiana will get the shitty end of the stick because Indiana depends on how they lose to Ohio State. Indiana getting the shitty end of the stick.
You know who really getting the shitty end of the stick?
Colorado.
Any team
they're gonna face first.
That first and foremost, let me say this: the college football fans is getting screwed. That's one. Two, the teams that's getting screwed is the Indianas, the Boise's, and the Colorados. And the reason why I say that is because, for one, this whole bracket is a mess. Because you done threw Boise into the top 4, knowing they're not a top 4 team. They just have Genty. Let's just be 100. Let's just keep it 100. They have Genty. That's cool. That's great. His Michael Myers stance, crazy.
And their defense is mid.
Right. And then you got to look at the level of talent, level of competition they play. They're supposed to dominate their level of competition. It just is what it is. You got to keep that 100. But if Indiana loses, they may fall out of the college football playoff.
They're gonna put SMU in.
Huh?
They're gonna put SMU
in. Okay, right. They're gonna get another ACC team. But then it's like, who's deserving? And then like they're gonna try their best. I put my life on it. They're gonna try their best. If Indiana loses, they're gonna try to sneak in a 2-loss SEC team. I believe it, man.
So
I believe it, man.
I believe it. So this is my problem with the committee. Georgia lost to Bama. Bama beat Texas, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No, Georgia beat Texas.
Georgia beat Texas. Bama beat Georgia. Tennessee beat Bama, right?
Tennessee beat Bama.
But Georgia lost to
No, Georgia beat Tennessee. But lost to Ole Miss, and they lost to Alabama.
But now think about these teams, right? You move Bama up 3 spots and they beat Mercer.
Yeah.
Fucking Mercer. Dumb as fuck. Let's get that out the way.
Mm-hmm.
You for some odd reason, while Missouri still ranked, have no fucking clue.
Right.
Y'all about to do the Army dirty. realistically, because y'all don't want to see them in the playoff bracket. Because who really want to see the Army play?
It's not sexy.
No, but what I'm saying is this is my problem. When they brought the 12-team playoff bracket, right?
Mm-hmm.
They the one who told us who all would get a bye, right?
Yeah.
They're the one who broke down that shirt. I'd have been cool. They didn't say shit. They just brought the 12 best teams get in. I'd have been cool with that. Y'all putting labels on shit and now switching it up. Why? Because Colorado is now on fire. Fucking can't nobody beat Boise apparently. Fucking BYU just showed y'all how ass they really are.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking that if you want to keep it buck, Georgia is not that damn good because their quarterback is ass. Now when we talk about Georgia, what Georgia are we gonna fucking get in the playoff if what Carson Beck are we gonna get? Fuck Georgia. What Carson Beck are we gonna get? Because if he's ass, Georgia's losing. When we get Alabama, what Jalen Milroe are we getting?
Bruh, they knew what they were doing. If they just went, hey, look, we're going to take the 12 best teams. Hey, conference championships matter. They'd have been fine. But now you're going to judge every team differently. Prime example, you're going to look at Georgia and say, hey, look, they had the toughest schedule. They had the number one strength of schedule, right? The number one strength of schedule. But then you're going to have a team like Miami or Miami or
Clemson.
SMU or Clemson who played sorry ass schedules because their conference is sorry. Okay.
In a sense, I'm gonna give you this one. In a sense, Oregon and Ohio State play sorry ass schedules too.
But
the best teams they literally play was each other.
But that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, strength of schedule only matters to a team that played the best schedule. It only matters to the team that played the best schedule, and that's Georgia. Everybody else played a sorry ass schedule. When you compare, they played a sorry ass schedule. Yeah. They fucked us. It don't matter what we do. They fucked us because they made it seem like the 12-team playoff was going to be something like how the NFL is, how the NFL was at one point, and it just can't be, and it won't be.
I'm like this. Whoever get Colorado first round, I'll feel bad for you.
Oh yeah, because they locked in.
And here's the thing though, and people be like, no, they can't. If Colorado get Georgia, they beating Georgia.
But you said it though. Depending on which Carson Beck shows up.
But that's what I'm saying. What home field they at?
Georgia. Hold on.
No, they got the same record. They got the same exact record.
But wouldn't the better seed get the home game, right? The better seed gets the home game.
That's the thing, though. With the same record, do you flip a coin on who get the home game?
I bet you they pull strength of schedule. I'm telling you, that's how they.
But hold on, but look though, keep in mind, right? Georgia got the better D line. Georgia got the better O line.
Okay.
Colorado got the better receiving core. Colorado got the better quarterback. Georgia got the better run game.
Yeah.
And now we go to secondary. It's kind of up in the air because it depends on if Georgia got any more fucking inmates or not. Every fucking week, somebody from Georgia getting arrested. Like, the question is, real shit, do you want to piss Colorado off before the playoff starts?
I don't think you want to piss them off, but at the same time, you gotta look at it like, for one, who's going to get home field advantage? That's
if they give Colorado home field advantage, I feel bad for Georgia.
Okay.
Because at that point in time, it's snowing up there.
Okay. Now, who do you see? Here's the thing. We can look at individual matchups and be like, yeah, that'll be a good game.
No, I was going off of coaching schemes. I was going off of coaching.
No, but what I'm talking about is the seeding. I'm talking about the seeding.
Okay.
Like, at the end of the day, if Georgia doesn't make it to their SEC title game, where do they fall? Where does Alabama fall? Where does Where did these teams fall at? And then how do you kill? How do you like say Colorado wins out and wins the championship, their championship? How do you fault them for winning it? If you're putting Boise in the top 4, how are you faulting them for winning it?
Because if Colorado wins out, let's say Boise went out, right?
Right.
You can't sit here and tell me face to face that Boise will be Colorado.
No.
You can't tell me that. The only good part that Boise got is Alshon Gently. Without him, are we talking about Boise right now?
No. Absolutely
without him,
not.
is Boise ranked? Matter of fact, without him,
They're probably ranked, but they're not ranked as high.
Without him, is Boise winning more than 3 games?
Hell yeah. Do you see that level of competition?
No, but what I'm saying is, think about the games he literally ran for damn near 200 yards and scored multiple touchdowns. If you take him out the equation, who picking up that slack?
Somebody, because guess what? The teams they play are trash. Except Oregon. Everybody else is trash.
But that's what I'm saying. When you think of teams, and I hate the fact they do this shit to Coach Prime. When he play teams and they rank and he beat them, they're not that good. But when that same team go beat somebody else, now you're gonna be like, maybe they is that good.
But that's the argument though, when you don't like the people.
Don't like the people is one thing. Being blind to what the fuck your eyes see is another.
Right, but that's the argument though. Like, think about it. Nobody has ever said that when Georgia beats a team that they weren't that good. Or when Alabama beats a team, they weren't that good. They never say that. It was just Alabama and it was just Georgia. When it comes to Colorado, when it comes to these schools that are not liked amongst the media, they will downplay them. They will downplay their wins and they will talk bad about them. Just like you got to think, for the first half of the season, that little bald-headed dude, Paul Fanta ass get to talking crap about Prime the whole time. Now all of a sudden he's changing his tune because they're 8-2. Your bosses know what it is and what to talk about.
So they trying to sidekick, because in the beginning of the season, go back to episode 1, I said Colorado's only losing 2 games, and one of them gonna be a trap game.
Damn, that was the Nebraska game.
Yeah,
that was the Nebraska game. I had them at 8 wins. I believe I had them at 8 wins. So they surpassed what I believe.
Yeah, I had them at 10. I had them at 10-2. Realistically, the reason why I had them at 10-2 is because, one, Cam Rising can't stay fucking healthy because he older than my left fucking testicle. 2, fucking
what?
And think about it, we said health, right? We always said health. I said 10-2 if fully healthy, right? Yeah. But technically they'd be 11-1 fully healthy, because when they played Kansas State, they didn't have Jimmy Horn, they didn't have Travis Hunter, they didn't have I think Webster got hurt in the first quarter. Fully healthy Kansas State getting our ass beat.
Yeah.
Shit, they barely beat Colorado with all the niggas off the field.
Yeah. I give you that.
So Nebraska was the only trap game for me because Nebraska front defense, their front 7 is fucking nuts. They played Colorado like they literally was getting ready for the draft the next day. Technically, if you ask me, the Colorado game showcased Matt Rule coaching schemes, because Dylan Raiola didn't play that fucking good.
No.
The defense is the reason why they fucking won, too, because Shador threw, I think, 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he threw
one off that dumbass fucking screen pass that I'm glad they don't do no more, and the other one bounced off the dude's foot.
Yeah.
So I'm proud about that. But my thing is, when you see all these different analysts, like, let's be for real, right? People gonna debate about dumb shit all fucking day, but don't let your eyes cash a check that your ass can't cash, because you can't sit here and say, "Oh man, Shador ain't that good." Like, I seen the podcast, it was like, I seen the dude, he a diehard Raiders fan. I kid you the fuck not. He said, if the Raiders draft Shador, I ain't gonna be a Raiders fan no more. The Raiders draft Shador, that's the smartest fucking business decision y'all made since drafting Max Crosby.
Yeah. But like you said though, it's not the player, it's the person. It's who the person is, not his productivity. It's who he is.
But you want to know what his reasoning was though? He was like, Jalen Milroe is the better quarterback, he a better passer, and a better athlete.
I think I know you're talking about. Yeah, he said that dumbass man.
I said now athlete, I can give you that.
Hell yeah.
Passer, fuck no. Jalen Milroe couldn't throw a fucking ball. You gave him a fucking target eyeball and pinpoint the damn location.
Milroe will be a hell of a receiver, whatever he wants to be in the NFL.
Question.
He'll be a Terrell Pryor.
Question.
Let's say that.
How many losses will Bama have if Ryan Williams wasn't there?
I'll give you. So what are they now?
They lost 2 already.
They'd have lost 4. They would have lost 4.
They would have lost to Georgia.
Yeah, they would have lost to Georgia, and then they would have lost to what the hell? They did lose to Vandy. No, so I give you 3. I give you 3. I give you the 3. I give you the 3. I don't.
Talking about Vandy, fucking I forgot who they played last. Motherfuckers need to watch out for Vandy. They get off of being ranked teams too.
Right. Now they fucking 6-4, wherever the hell they are.
Hey, Vandy got beat at Bama, went on the road. Ain't that some shit? But nah, man. But I really believe what college football needs to do, especially when it comes to playoffs, take away all these damn rules and instructions. Just say the 12 best teams. Stop saying strength of schedule. Just put the 12 best teams in. If it's a money thing for your first, to me, how this first year coming more like a money bracket.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Because all your stars about to go to the draft.
Bruh, so, it's a money grab.
And I kid you the fuck not. First round, or I'd rather have this in the bowl game, but first round, if we don't get in the first round, it's gonna happen. They're gonna have Miami versus Colorado.
You and this Miami versus Colorado.
Because the whole thing, who's the better quarterback, Cam Ward or Shador? And like they were sitting here posting stats, right?
Yeah.
They said, well, Cam Ward threw all these touchdowns. Y'all are not posting his Jackson State stats either. Y'all just only posting his stats from when he was in the Power 5.
Talking about Shador?
Yes, like y'all can't sit here and post a man 2-year career over a man Cam Ward been in the league 4 years, 5 years?
3 years.
But you can't cut Shador's in half and give this man his whole career, but then get Shador only 2 years when he's at Colorado.
But they will though.
But my thing is, if you're gonna have a debate, make your debate faxable. Like you can't sit here and half-ass your debate because now you sound dumb as hell.
Yeah.
Now, I think Cam Ward will be a good ass NFL QB? Hell yeah.
But like we keep talking about, and I think we can leave it once I say this, I think we can leave it here. The thing is that they do not like the player in Shador for whatever reason. Coach Prime's son, the way he carries himself, whatever it is, we can all say that he will never get a fair shake compared to other quarterbacks. They will always find a way for the other quarterbacks to be better, even though they're not better.
And last thing, even talking about Colorado. So Colorado lands 5-star QB JuJu.
Ooh.
JuJu is also on paper of bringing 11 plus players with him. We don't know who the 11 plus players is, but he also been in talk with other people that decommitted from other colleges. So, how much of a landscape this has changed?
It don't. But I'm not gonna say it shifts college football is like the powers and all that. But what happens is this: you get the top quarterback, because he went from a 5-star, now he's a 4-star all of a sudden. I don't know why, but we know why. But since the shift has happened, more receivers, more offensive line, hell, even defensive players are going to want to play with JuJu. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you got to think, players talk. JuJu's probably on the phone right now with one of those guys in the transfer portal. Hey man, go ahead and hit the transfer portal and come to Colorado. Me and you, like, even if I'm just throwing out an example, like if he was to hit up Ryan Williams, hey, look, man, Milroe's gone. I'm a much accurate quarterback. Come to Colorado.
Oh, Ooh, him and the Mario Miller.
Come on, man. Come on now. Do you see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this is going to happen because I know Ryan Williams love Alabama and everything like that. But what I'm saying is though is that happens now. You know, hey man, what do you think about going if you hit the transfer portal? Man, I don't know. Man, come to Colorado with me. I'm gonna make sure you get I don't know how many ever catches or whatever. Like we're gonna make sure you get this rock. Then they're already planning a sorry conference. The numbers are gonna get boosted. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
So now we move on to this past week NFL, right? And you know, we're gonna stay in Boulder because we talking about that boy Bo.
Bo got Bo. I'm a believer.
That boy Bo put on the show, and everything I'm saying about Bo is literally coming to true, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I would not want to play them niggas when the schedule start getting deep. I wouldn't, because that defense gonna wake up, Bo gonna figure the fuck out, and it's gonna be real dangerous.
Yep, it's gonna be real dangerous, man. I think we hitting our stride. I think he understanding the playbook. I think he's making all the right decisions. You know what I'm saying? Making all the right decisions when it comes to each throw, each audible. You know, he's doing the right things, and he's not putting our
345.
Huh?
He threw what, 345?
The 307? 307. But he's not putting us in bad situations. And I love that. And I love that. I know some people are going to say, well, that's the Atlanta Falcons. Listen, Atlanta Falcons revamped everything. Got the quarterback, got another pass rusher, they a safety, and our boy, Justin Simmons. They got Justin Simmons down there.
Let me
come on, man.
Let me help you out with something real quick, right?
Help me.
They were like, oh, that's the Falcons. The Falcons is in the fucking playoff bracket right now. So what the fuck are we talking about here? They play a playoff team. The Broncos are in the playoff bracket. The Falcons are in the playoff bracket. What the fuck are we talking about? Y'all acting like the Falcons only got 1-2 wins. They not fucking Panthers. They are in the fucking playoffs. If the playoffs are right now, both teams are in.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we really talking about? What I need to be saying is fucking Kirk Cousins is washed the fuck up. What I need to be saying is Michael Penix need to be fucking playing. What I need to be saying is, oh shit, we just got our ass beat. That's what the fuck y'all really need to be saying, because y'all it literally was belt the fucking ass with y'all. Y'all not having the fucking Falcons no more. They beat the damn feathers off of y'all.
But again, like I said, when you go out, you find this quarterback that's supposed to be all world, you pay him all this money, you get the pass rusher you want, and you still don't you didn't have a chance with the Broncos. I want you to think about that. Like the Broncos is not, I ain't gonna say we're in a rebuild, but we're rebuilding. We have a rookie quarterback. We move some pieces around. Y'all should have in on paper, you should have destroyed us, but you did.
I won't call it a rebuild. I would call it a development.
The reason why I say it's a rebuild is because we're still coming from that Russell Wilson situation, and from what we lost.
But a rebuild means
in that situation.
But a rebuild means y'all not making the playoffs.
No. A rebuild is where you just starting at. You know what I'm saying? It ain't necessarily saying you losing a whole bunch of games.
Oh, we got a different definition of a rebuild.
Yeah, it's just the way you starting at. Like we could say a college program is in a rebuild. You know what I'm saying? But say they go 6-6. Well, their rebuild was successful.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I text you that night, and I was like, the Bills played the Chiefs.
Right.
And I sent you a text. I said, the Bills better not fumble this motherfucking game. And they was
on their way.
Hey,
they was on their goddamn way.
Hey, Josh started to have hot flashes. Them nightmares start to. But here go the thing though. If I'm the Bills, I'm worried too, right?
About what?
Because every time you play the Chiefs in the regular season, you beat them, but you lose in the playoffs.
I think
if I'm the Bills, I'm switching there. I'm losing on purpose. I'm gonna beat you on the playoffs. Beat me now. Maybe the roles need to be reversed. Every year that the Bills beat them in the regular season, the Chiefs beat them in the playoffs, and the Chiefs end up winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think Josh is getting it. I think Josh understands it now that you got to play better.
Wow.
Him as a whole has to play better. You know what I'm saying? Him as a whole got to play better. And I think he did not want him to go to overtime. He didn't want that shit to go overtime. So
if Pat would got the ball, it'd been over.
Yeah, so he did right. He did right. He made the right decision.
Did you really have to say that though?
What?
Josh Allen's like, oh, I understand it now.
Bro, I hate Lethal Shooter, bro. I hate that man, dog. But shout outs to him. Shout outs to him.
So we also had Pittsburgh at Baltimore. I mean, Baltimore come to Pittsburgh. My bad.
Yeah.
Defensive game.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
We both said this. The Ravens don't go with Lamar go. The Ravens go with Derrick Henry go.
Yeah.
Because 15 or less touches, they lost. 16 or more touches, they win.
Mm-hmm.
Not only was Derrick Henry getting these touches, he was getting his ass lit the fuck up.
And they didn't use it. And they did not use it. They didn't use him being the focus. Because you got to think they were loading the box for Henry. Like they were loading the box. If you're gonna stack the box, bro, there got to be a play action. There got to be a boot or it got to be something else in there, man. Like the one play when T.J. Watt smacked Derrick Henry.
Oh yeah, in the backfield. Yeah,
man. If Lamar
he wasn't even covered.
If Lamar would have pulled that, bro, it would have been house. It'd have been house. But that's why you have to add it into your offense, man. And fucking, was it Jim or John? John Harbaugh? Jim Harbaugh? Or was it John? Whatever Harbaugh it is, man. He pisses me off because he won't just go at the Steelers, bro.
We got both of them on Monday. The Harbaugh Bowl is the Chargers versus the Ravens.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we do.
So here go my thing, right? Pittsburgh, we just played Baltimore, so it's Baltimore, Browns, Bengals, Browns, Ravens, Eagles. We got the Bengals at the end of the year, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna beat the Browns. We're gonna beat the Browns.
Yeah, Browns the bottom of y'all division.
So granted, we are 8-2 right now. So we're gonna beat the Browns twice. So that's 10-2.
Right.
I think we split with the Bengals. I think that's 11-3, and I think we do lose to the Ravens. I think we do lose to the Ravens. So that's 11-4. The one that's tricking me the fuck out is the Eagles game, because quite fucking frankly, both defenses are really fucking good, and both offenses are clicking. The difference is they got Saquon Barkley, so I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do, but it's tripping me out. So I think we got a chance to go. I think 11-5 or 12-4.
Okay, I'm gonna say y'all sweep the Bengals, y'all sweep the Browns, y'all split with Baltimore. Yeah, and then y'all got the Eagles. So whatever game that is, so y'all might end up what 12-4,
12-4. Ain't like 16 games.
17.
So 12-5.
12-5. Yeah.
So that means Pittsburgh will get home field. Will get home field.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I want to go to Pittsburgh for a playoff game. Like if the playoffs are right now, we got Baltimore. I don't think Baltimore want to come back to Pittsburgh.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Like if I'm Baltimore, I'm looking at it like, damn, if we lose to these niggas again, we might want to lose like our last two to try to get away from these niggas. Like I don't know. Lamar ain't never done good in Pittsburgh or against the Pittsburgh Steelers in general. I mean, two teams Lamar ain't never beat, which was the Chiefs and Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Uh-huh.
So I mean, I don't know. But then you have the Dolphins game was really, really good. I was intrigued about that one. Tua learning how to fucking slide correctly and not head first.
Yeah, Tua not getting killed and throwing up gang signs. So we good with that. We good with that.
The Bengals is stressing me the fuck out because You telling me Jamar Chase caught 200? No, he had 234 yards. I think 2 or 3 tuds. Y'all still lost.
Bro, their defense is terrible. It's just terrible, dude.
And T came back and T also had 100 some yards. I think he had 2 tuds.
Bro, that defense is terrible.
So
the defense,
I think they would go. I think if the draft started today, I think they would draft defense.
Oh yeah, man, hell yeah.
You know who it's a couple players I think will fit in that defensive scheme. Selman Craig from Colorado, fucking the corner from fucking Ole Miss. His name is not ringing in my mind. The corner from Ole Miss will do well over there. Fucking damn. He played for Alabama. He's a safety. But
to my is it his name is Stewart. Is it Stewart?
The safety?
Yeah.
Caleb Downs will fit in fucking Cincinnati.
Yeah, Caleb Downs is
Ain't he a sophomore? Or he a junior?
Caleb Downs is a sophomore.
Oh, so he'll be back next year. Okay.
So yeah. So that's what so he won't be a part of this draft, but he'll be a part of the next draft. Because he won't stay at Ohio State for another 2 more years. He won't stay. He'll be gone.
Yeah. So now let's talk about. So tonight is Thursday night matchup: Pittsburgh versus the Browns. We go to Cleveland. I believe my Steelers know how to piss me off too, because I can sit here and say we're gonna beat the fuck out of them. Next, know we losing. Because Jameis Winston found Jesus apparently. I do got Pittsburgh winning. I do think this is where we see. I think this is going to be a Mike Williams breakout game, because I think they're going to be so focused on George Pickens, they're going to forget about Kevin Austin, Mike Williams, and them.
Mm-hmm.
And I also think Najee going to have another big game. Cause I think Najee need 140 to have 1,000 yards. So
yeah.
he close. So I think this is like when we play the Browns tonight. I think this is where we see like everything start to form offensive wise. Anyway, like getting Mike more acclimated and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We won't have Alex Highsmith back until we play until we play Baltimore again after we play the fucking Bengals. Because we just beat the Bengals. Alex Highsmith didn't play. He actually comes back when we play Baltimore again.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see. Okay, all right, yeah. So I mean, y'all be fully loaded when y'all play them again.
So this coming up Saturday, we got one hell of a game. We got a whole lot of college football. Are you able to pull up the matchups for this coming up weekend?
Yeah, of course. For NFL or college?
College.
Let's do college first.
Yep.
All right, let's see. All right, top 25. Here we go. All right, so we got Indiana. We got Indiana versus
Ohio State.
Man, I want to pick against Ohio State so bad. Ohio State, and I think they covered the spread too.
We're gonna talk about your little post in a minute, but Ohio State.
All right, we got Ole Miss versus Florida. At Florida.
Hear me out. Ole Miss tapping that ass.
Ole Miss. All right, I give you that. I agree. UMass versus Georgia. Kentucky versus Texas.
Because did Kentucky just give Bama a hard time earlier?
Gave Georgia a hard time and gave somebody else a hard time.
I got Texas, but I think it's gonna be closer than we think.
They played Tennessee tough, and then they played they ain't played nobody else tough for real.
No, I think the game gonna be. I think it's gonna be close. I don't think they're getting beat by like 20 or nothing. I think it's gonna be a good game. But I got
it's funny because the spread is 20. I'm gonna say Texas. And they cover the spread. Penn State versus Minnesota. Penn State. Alabama versus Oklahoma. Alabama. Just tell the truth, man.
You know I love a good upset.
I know, but it ain't that ain't it.
Look though, I've been right on my upset picks so far.
Yeah. You want to call that the upset?
Hell nah, Bama win.
All right. Texas A&M versus Auburn.
Auburn.
Oh. Okay. All right. UNLV versus San Jose State. UNLV. I got UNLV.
San Jose pissed me off this past weekend.
Bro, killing parlays, bro. That's what their nickname should be. Killing parlays. Illinois versus Rutgers.
Illinois.
SMU versus Virginia. They're at Virginia.
SMU.
Yeah, I got SMU too.
I think but SMU.
Wake Forest versus Miami.
I don't know. Miami lost Georgia Tech. I don't fucking know now, but Miami.
I got Miami, man. They're at home. They got to bounce back. UTEP at Tennessee. BYU versus Arizona State.
I
got Arizona State on the upset as well. We ain't about to do Clemson. Clemson plays Citadel. Colorado versus Kansas.
Colorado.
Bro, the SEC is getting away with pure murder. South Carolina versus Wofford.
What the fuck is a Wofford?
Right. What the hell is a Wofford? It's a what is that? A Frenchie? Look like a fucking Frenchie.
I'm not taking Wofford. I don't know what that is.
Right. Missouri versus Mississippi State.
Mississippi State, because I hate Missouri because they fucking ass.
Well,
they shouldn't be ranked.
Well, Mississippi State is even worse, so I'm gonna go Missouri. Big time game. Army versus Notre Dame.
All right.
I'm going for Army, dog. I'm going for Army.
Look, we talked about money and we talked about putting asses in seats, right? You talked about Army not appealing. Who wants to see the Army play, right?
Right.
I'm going on a limb, and God knows it's gonna hurt me. I hope Notre Dame beat the brakes off Army.
Okay. I'm rolling with Army though. I hope they win.
I mean, Army win. I'm gonna be shocked. Fuck no. But as far as appeal, because you just brought appeal up to my mind about they not appealing. I was like,
yeah.
What?
Boise State versus Wyoming. Boise. And Iowa State versus Utah. Utah. I'm gonna go with Utah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Utah. All right, that's the top 25 for college football.
And what is this Sunday NFL slate?
Okay, so let's start with Thursday night's game, which is Pittsburgh versus the Browns.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
I'll say the Steelers. Jameis Winston just makes my head hurt with all his goddamn sayings. He's a gold mine. Don't get me wrong, but he
my mama told me that
right.
In the Lord,
he gave his life. Man, shut up. All right, okay. We got Chiefs versus Panthers.
Chiefs.
Okay, we got Patriots at Dolphins. And if y'all don't hear me say my choice, it's because we're in agreement. Broncos versus Raiders.
Broncos.
Ravens versus Chargers. I'm gonna go with Baltimore, man. I'm gonna go with Baltimore. Buccaneers versus Giants, and don't forget this is Tommy DeVito's first game.
Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
I don't trust nobody that sounds like a damn mafia boss.
Right. Cowboys versus Commanders.
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 Can't fucking
Detroit at Indianapolis Colts.
the Colts.
I got Detroit. Titans versus Saint. No, I'm sorry. Titans versus Texans.
Texans.
Yeah, Texans. Vikings versus Bears. I got the Vikings. They play at the Bears.
Chicago.
I'm gonna say the Vikings. 49ers at Packers.
Packers.
Cardinals at Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah, and then Eagles at Rams.
Rams.
I'm gonna go Eagles. But
Now,
yeah, man.
we got a lot of good games, man.
Yeah, we do. Very good.
Man, JuJu commitment shook up college a little bit. We're also gonna get a lot of more commitments from people that did decommit. Also, tonight's game, man. Like I said, comment who y'all rooting for. I don't care if neither one of these is your team. Just comment who y'all rooting for. Who y'all got on y'all parlays. If y'all bet in person. Comment your favorite team from NFL and college. We're gonna break them down. We'll break any team down. Or if you don't have a favorite team, comment your favorite player.
Right.
If you got a son at a certain college, a nephew, or so on and so forth, let us know. We'll break it down. We'll break down their film. And it's gonna be honesty though, so don't get mad at us.
Straight honesty.
Coach, anything you want to say to the fans?
Hey man, thank y'all so much for supporting, man. Check out our social medias, our individual social medias. My boy Sean, he got a TV series coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping content every day, sport content, funny content. But just support us, man. Support our Gameday and everything we got going on. And hey, look, man, you never know. We might be in a city near you. So just be ready.
Also, Coach ain't tell y'all, but he also getting into the actor realm also.
Yeah, man. So my boy Sean, got me into my Denzel Washington. You know what I'm saying? So when he hits me up for that episode, man, I will be there, man. I will be there to show out. All right.
More like Denzel Oregon. But look though. So now, man, my book, it's called Criminal Sequence, Volume 1. It dropped August 7th of 25. It's in Ohio, Barnes and Nobles. You also will be able to find it on Amazon. You can get it on Amazon, or if you got any book, thing gonna be on all platforms, so you can get it and read it, man. It's a great book, man. Very, very great book. If you're into crime shows, if you're into crime, like all that stuff, like mystery, it's great.
Absolutely.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, click the notification bell if you haven't. Follow our social medias, man. Support us, let us grow. Let's keep this thing going, man. Like I said, like, follow, share, subscribe. And a big notion on subscribe, man. Let's get out of here.
Right. Peace.